And then it goes back. Yeah.
I'm trying to look at it here. Probably about 10 seconds away. Let's see Brian Walker. If anything happens real bad, don't say anything.
Neither of us are like
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Midland University's 2022 Student Achievement Award Ceremony. We are super excited to have you. It's so fun to see everyone in person and see your smiles and hear all of your chatter. Woo! Yay! My name is Dr. Jamie Simpson, and I have the great honor of serving as the Vice President for Student Affairs, and I'm transitioning into the Chief Academic Officer role. So I'm here today. This is one of our favorite days. I know many faculty and staff feel like that because this is our opportunity to recognize our students who really go above and beyond in the classroom and in their service on campus. We're super excited, like I said, to be able to see everyone in person. We've been doing this ceremony virtually for the last 2 years. So welcome, happy to have you on campus. Also welcome to those of you who are joining us virtually today. We are looking forward to this moment where we get to acknowledge all of the fantastic work that our students have done here on campus, and you're going to hear about many really incredible accomplishments and some fantastic students today. I also want to acknowledge all of the work that our faculty and our staff and the families and loved ones of our students do to support them through this journey. So let's give a round of applause to all those who've supported you. Excellent. We are also going to have our student body recognize an outstanding faculty, full-time faculty and part-time faculty member today. So that will be part of the ceremony. So thank you for joining us. We look forward to recognizing and meeting so many of our wonderful warriors. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and get started with the awards. So I'm going to invite Morgan Savio, Director of Student Engagement and Development, to the stage. One small housekeeping thing. Students, once your name is read, please come on up and get your award. After you get your award, we'll ask you to move over here to get a nice picture taken with your award, okay? Okay.
I have the outstanding group in the Blue Key Award, and it is Beta Sigma Psi fraternity. The Blue Key Award is granted to the fraternity with the highest GPA. Midland University Greek life is centered around the 4 ideals of scholarship, leadership, service, and brotherhood, sisterhood. Midland University recognizes that fraternities and sororities are an integral part of campus life. They provide leadership opportunities, social and academic support, scholarship, friendship, and community service. During this year, this fraternity has remained heavily involved in the Midland community. They have worked immensely to grow their membership, and they continue to grow and succeed in the classroom. The next one I have is the Outstanding Group in Cardinal Key. This award goes to Phi Omega Sorority. The Cardinal Key Award is granted to the sorority with the highest GPA. Midland University Greek life is centered around the 4 ideals of scholarship, leadership, service, brotherhood, and sisterhood. They provide leadership opportunities, social and academic support, scholarship, friendship, and community service. Over the years, this sorority continues to increase their membership. They grow personally and professionally, and they continue to also remain key players in the classroom. All right, 2 more. The Outstanding Student Program Award goes to Student Senate and the Student Athletic Advisory Committee, who's also known as SAC, for their Halloween dance that they hosted this last year. Knowing that Halloween was on a weekend this year, Student Senate and SAC decided to host a Halloween dance. This allowed for our student body to have something that was safe and fun to attend. Both organizations went above and beyond with preparing, decorating, setting up, and cleaning up. Thank you both to Student Senate and SAC for providing this safe and fun event for our students. Okay, the last one is the Outstanding Advisor and Helping Hand Award goes to Katie Jones. The Helping Hands Award is given to a student organization advisor who has demonstrated leadership qualities in their organization throughout the year. Katie Jones is the advisor for the Blank Space Art Hub. Since Katie has started overseeing this organization, they have really grown and made an impact on and off of campus. Blank Space Art Hub has been present in the community by creating many different pieces of art to include, but not limited to, the diversity mural. They partnered with the Bridge for Domestic Violence Awareness this last year. They've had various holiday decorations here at the Fremont Mall. They had an ornament making class at Gallery 92. They painted the Douglas County Sheriff's Office windows, downtown Fremont, and the Olson Student Center, and they hosted painting classes for the Fremont Housing Authority Assisted Living residents. Okay, Chris DeVorek's next. The Director of Student and Resident Services will now present the award for the Outstanding RA of the Year.
The Outstanding Resident Advisor is Jessica Hall. I have no doubt that Jessie has left an impression on every resident that she has overseen in Benton this year. She is a student who radiates positivity, and after a conversation with her, you can tell just truly how much she cares about her residents. Jessie started this year as an RA, and when a professional staff member left mid-semester, she stepped into the student hall director role. Jessie has contributed to the mission and work of residents' life. It is not easy being involved in student conduct issues and then establishing relationships with your residents. Jessie does so with grace. She is genuine in her relationship building, and her approach with others speaks to just who Jessie is. Our office is confident in assigning tasks to Jessie and knowing they will be done accurately in a timely and thoughtful manner. Jessie is very deserving of this honor, and I will know that she will take the personal and leadership skills she has learned into her future career as a nurse. Her patients will be very blessed by her caring and nurturing nature. Jessie is a huge asset to the Residence Life team at Midland University. Director of Undergraduate Admissions for the Outstanding Student Ambassador Award.
Alrighty, hello everyone. The Outstanding Student Ambassador of the Year this year is Jenna Schroeder. Yes. In my time working in the Midland University's admissions department, I have had the opportunity to work with many outstanding students who are going to change the world. And I can honestly say that this moment brings me so much joy to highlight this young woman. Jenna has been a person who has risen to the challenge with a focused energy that's beyond her years. And the challenges that I've thrown her way were pretty substantial. She's remained my right-hand gal with campus events, hosting and emceeing with usually no script, and most recently being instrumental in recruiting efforts through the transition of our Director of Arts and Assistant Director of Arts positions. She has taken the title of Ambassador to a new level. In our admissions office, our campus hosting mentality is to offer every prospective student a customized, individualized experience based on interest, and we rely heavily on the quality of our ambassadors to ensure that each visitor leaves feeling cared for, listened to, and set up for success. Jenna brings this mission to life whenever she's in our office. I can think of numerous specific scenarios where Jenna took initiative and went the extra mile for students or institutional guests that really showed the warrior spirit. You would never know the responsibilities that she has on her shoulders by the way she carries herself every day. Her number one concern is always to give everything she has in the moment she's in. I genuinely have to remind myself on a daily basis that she is still a student. Jenna brings a valuable, needed dose of passion and drive to every environment she inhabits through leading by example and choosing integrity and quality always. She is a fantastic natural leader in our office, and I know she will live out Midland's mission today and beyond. When I think of an outstanding ambassador, I think of someone I want younger ambassadors to strive to be like. And if I could have every ambassador absorb her adaptability, people skills, and tenacity, I would be one happy director. Thank you, Jenna. Your impact will forever remain in the culture and zest of our office. And now, Rita Bristol, Associate Professor of Business, will present the Emerging Student Leader Award.
Pleasure for me to recognize Burton Brandt as the Midland University Emerging Student Leader Award recipient. Unfortunately, he is unable to attend today to accept his award. Bert is a freshman from Unadilla, Nebraska, who graduated from Syracuse High School. He's a member of the Midland University football team and the Professional Business Leaders Organization, also known as PBL. Bert participated in many PBL events throughout the year and took the lead in organizing and implementing our professional clothing collection service project. This project required several hours of planning and spanned multiple days to implement. These efforts resulted in collecting over 200 much-needed professional clothing items, which were then distributed to many Midland University students. Bert's work with this project gave me just a glimpse of his leadership potential. I look forward to seeing him continue developing these skills in his future here at Midland University. I extend my congratulations to Bert and will be sure he receives his award. Now, Dr. Janet Lack, coordinator of the Academic Resource Center, will come up to introduce the Outstanding Leader of the Year.
Good afternoon. Congratulations to all the award recipients. This is an amazing, sorry, I gotta do it. This is an amazing room. It's my pleasure to introduce Outstanding Student Leader, Katie Paloma. Please come up. Katie is our SI leader for organic chemistry. Okay, just organic chemistry, okay? So she has to have the analytical skills and an ability to break it down so that other students can understand that, okay? Then she also works in the ARC, okay, as a learning lab consultant. She caught the eye of Liz Foley for developmental psych And we've asked her to continue to serve as the exam review session leader for developmental psych, as well as helping with the sciences in the learning lab. Additionally, Katie is president of Eco Warriors. It is a newer group on campus, but she has been working with Gann, that whole team has been working with Gann to try to reduce the amount of styrofoam that we are using on campus. And so it's a work in progress for that. Katie, you exemplify what it means to be a Midland University student. We thank you for all that you do. Congratulations. I also want to say thank you to Katie's parents for sharing Katie with us. Okay. At this time, I'd like to call forth Dr. Linda Quinn, and she is the Dean of the College of Health Sciences, and she will do the Outstanding Nurse of the Year.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here as I organize myself and my statements about our amazing Student Nurse of the Year, who is Abby Schweers. Abby is an outstanding nursing student and will be a graduate of Midland University that is prepared to lead in the world with purpose. All of us in the School of Nursing are proud of her accomplishments, which are many. Abby received a Midland Star Award for faith. Faculty nominated her for the Star Award when she offered to pray with one of her patients prior to their surgery. Abby volunteers as an educator for Vacation Bible School in her church in Ponca, and participates in Christmas and Easter services as a soloist. So, multi-talented. She's a proven leader. She's been the president of the Midland Student Nurses Association as a junior, continues to participate in their activities in the Red Cross blood drive, participating in COVID-19 clinics, administering maybe even to some of you your COVID-19 vaccination. This year, Abby attended the State Nursing Convention and was our nominee for the Nebraska State Student Nurse of the Year Award. She's also maintained a strong GPA, demonstrated by frequently being on the President's List, the Dean's List, and inducted into 2 honor societies, Sigma Theta Tau International and Cardinal Key National Honor Society. She works as a student nurse technician at Creighton University Medical Center, delivering passionate support and assistance to patients and their families. She's known for doing more than what is asked of her, both as a student and in her role as a nurse technician. She's currently completing her capstone clinical experience at Creighton Medical Center, Bergen Mercy on the night shift in labor and delivery. She provides care and comfort to moms and is making a difference already in the lives of little ones entering this world. One faculty commented, when I think of Abby, I think of grace, poise, and emotional intelligence. She displays these things in every encounter she has with patients and peers. She assisted our health assessment students in learning their skills last fall, and the students loved her. Her future plans include the potential of graduating with her doctorate of nursing practice. And as she provides care and comfort to others, we honor her with a plaque and with something to also care for herself. And so she has a warm, comfy blanket, because if you're a nurse, you have to remember self-care as well. So Abby, congratulations. Help me congratulate Abby. I also have the honor of presenting the Outstanding Student in Strength and Conditioning. Would Will DeLay come to the right? Will, thank you for being here today. Nick Dinan wanted to be here to shake your hand, and he could not make it, so we are going to honor you today in his place. The faculty in human performance selected Will for academic excellence, strong work ethic, and positive attitude. William has excelled in his academics throughout his time as a student at Midland University, He was most recently on the president's list. William has completed internships at Bennington High School, and what I hear about that internship is that they keep waiting for another Will, and they haven't had one yet. He also has been at the University of Wyoming this past summer. In addition to demonstrating his academic excellence, William is also an athlete participating on the track team. He completes as a thrower and earned all conference honors this past indoor season, and we are eager to see what he's going to do in the outdoor season. He recently became certified as a strength and conditioning specialist after completing requirements and passing a rigorous exam. Congratulations on that. His plans after graduation include becoming a graduate assistant in strength and conditioning at Eastern Washington University. William will have a profound impact on future student athletes and as a grad assistant and future coach. Please join me in congratulating Coach Will DeLay. Will, we have a small gift for you to say how important you are to us, and I'll join you over there just a minute. Right now, I want to introduce John Moxness, Associate Professor of Business, and he will now present the award for Outstanding Student in Accounting. Thank you.
I am pleased to announce that the Outstanding Student in Accounting is Gabriel Martinez. This award is presented to a student who demonstrates excellent performance in the classroom, seeks out professional growth opportunities through internships in the accounting profession, and is also a leader on campus. Gabriel has been an exceptional student all 4 years at Midland. In addition to majoring in accounting, he is also a math major. For campus activities, he's participated in the Midland swimming program, served on student senate, and worked in the Student Success Center, to name a few. And after graduation, he's accepted a position with KPMG, accounting firm in Omaha. So congratulations, Gabe. And the next award will be presented by Keaton Krackemeyer for the Outstanding Student in Arts Management.
Thank you. Hello. All right, let me get the script there. So, it is with great honor that I announce that the Outstanding Student in Arts Management is Brian Neely. Has been a champion of our arts management program. He has been involved in almost all facets of Midland U Arts over his years here. Whether he's working with the theater, technical arts, dance, or vocal department, Brian always has a positive attitude and a willingness to lend a helping hand. Brian has also been a part of multiple different departments on campus. He has been a Arts Admissions Ambassador, a resident advisor, and the president of Midland Activities Group. He has taken on and overcome many challenges over his time at Midland University, and we couldn't be more proud of all of his progress and growth. We are very sad to see Brian leaving, but we are thrilled to celebrate all of his future accomplishments and success. And now, coming to the stage is Dr. Lance Johnson to announce the Outstanding Student in Biology. Thank you.
All right, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Lance Johnson, Professor of Biology, and I'm proud to represent the Biology Department today in presenting Bo Sandquist as recipient for this year's Outstanding Student in Biology Award. Come on up, Bo. Yesterday we were working on his capstone project, and I got the feeling he maybe wasn't going to come today, and he kind of asked. I said, well, you might want to come. He didn't know what it was for, but he ended up showing up, so that's a good thing. So, Bo is a double major in biology and psychology with a minor in chemistry. He also served as a biology work study student, supplemental instructor, and during the summer he completed a research program for the Department of Internal Medicine at University of Nebraska Medical Center Veterans Administration. He has maintained a very high academic standing, including being on the President's List. Along with his academic excellence, he is also a member of the men's Midland basketball team. He's a three-point shooting standout, right? Had made 323 three-pointers, career leading record there, and then he made 9 in one game at one point, so just 27 points there. He's also the first men's Midland basketball player to be named an NAIA Academic All-American. Bo's future plans include attending medical school in 2023, and our award for Bo includes a COVID-19 tie, which he can wear on rounds as a badge of honor for making it through 2 COVID-19 school years. Thank you for representing Midland both inside and outside the classroom. And this is this tie, so you're not actually spreading COVID, but you're now Lynn Schnorr, Associate Professor of Business, Intelligence, and Technology, will present the award for Outstanding Student in BIT and in Mathematics.
So because we call it our BIT program, Business Intelligence and Technology, because it's relatively new, I have the privilege of presenting only the second Midland Business Intelligence and Technology Outstanding Student Award to Thomas McCoppin. This BIT Student Award winner hails from Johnson, Nebraska. He started out as a computer science major. Thomas easily made the transition from computer science to the new BIT program. He has made his mark with his willingness to work hard and strive to get the most out of every activity, course, and internship. Thomas was a member of the esports team up until his senior year. During this time with esports, he competed in Overwatch. This past year, he has been focusing on his internship experience, which will hopefully lead him into his career in software development. Thomas's plans after graduation are to work in the software development area and to continue to gain experience and knowledge in the field. I know that he will excel in his career wherever it leads him. And again, I'm happy and proud to present our 2022 Outstanding BIT student, Thomas McCoppin. And I also have the privilege of introducing the Outstanding Student in Mathematics as our mathematics department person, Dr. Wong, is unable to make it today. But unfortunately, his student is also unable to make it today. So I'm just going to give you a few words about what Dr. Wong says about the Outstanding Student in Mathematics, which is Dalton Tremaine. Dr. Wong was almost for sure knowing that this award would go to this student 3 years ago in the spring of 2019 when he first had Dalton in calculus class. Here are a couple of highlights of Dalton that really highlight him. When he is challenged, and you know how math problems can be difficult and challenging, he doesn't give up, so thumbs up to him. He can sit there and think for a long time, and this is something that he and Dr. Wong have in common. Even better, he has a positive attitude towards challenges and never blames Dr. Wong for giving him a headache for making him think about such a difficult problem. In fact, he appreciates those challenges. He said all the proofs he has gone through has changed his way of thinking. If there is an attendance, hand in homework on time, never absent-minded in class award, Dalton should receive one. So we are happy to see that Dalton has achieved his goal as a student and is ready for the next journey. And I will see that Dr. Wong and Dalton get to exchange that award. to have Dr. Cassie Torres come up to introduce the outstanding student in criminal justice.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Cassie Torres, and I'm here to present the Outstanding Award for the Student in Criminal Justice. This year, that goes to Amanda Fleming. And unfortunately, Amanda Fleming is not here with us today, but I'd like to say a few words about her. Amanda is a double major in psychology and criminal justice and has been inducted and held several positions for key organizations on campus, including Pi Gamma U and the Cardinal Key Honor Societies. Academically, Amanda consistently shines and has earned a place, several times might I add, on the Dean's List and as a recipient of the Warrior Grit Academic Award. Amanda completed an internship and was later hired as a family support worker at Pathfinders. In this position, Amanda is charged with supervising and documenting the visits between children and their parents with the overreaching goal of reunification. And as her internship coordinator, I can say that the organization has found Amanda to be compassionate, collaborative, and communicative in working with her clients. While this is only my first year at Midland, I'm honored to have taught Amanda in classes and know that as she transitions full-time to Pathfinders, she will proudly represent herself, our program, and Midland. Congrats, Amanda. Associate Professor of Digital Marketing, who will present the awards for outstanding students in Business Administration, Digital Marketing, and Sports Marketing and Management.
The outstanding student in Business Administration, Tanner DeCock. Thank you. Just a few short years ago, Tanner was one of my first prospective student visits, and I remember being impressed with his energy and his interpersonal skills. Throughout his last 4 years at Midland, Tanner has been a leader in the classroom and on the basketball court. He's recruited countless students to Midland through his role in admissions, and he's impressed representatives with Score Vision, the Omaha Storm Chasers, the Lincoln Salt Dogs, Apex Systems, and many others. In fact, he impressed Apex representatives so much that they were in regular contact with him for over a year about employment opportunities with their organization. And that's where Tanner will begin his career. So congratulations, Tanner. The outstanding student in digital marketing is Madison Ike. In her 4 years at Midland, Madison has served as president of Student Senate, played many valuable roles on the dance team, completed some great work with Lee Douglas Interiors. She has operated her own photography business, impressed representatives that work with companies like Nike with her work, and created her own opportunity in the data analytics company that runs Nebraska Crossing as the social media manager. Earlier this school year, Madison was named a Who's Who of Midland University. And most recently, Madison had to do a very difficult task of choreographing and coaching some potentially uncoordinated Midland professor for the Dancing with the Stars event. Madison is ambitious, she's creative, and it's an honor to have the opportunity to work with her over the last 4 years. Congratulations. The outstanding student in sports marketing and management is Mindy Whitting. Since Mindy transferred to Midland, she has been excellent. Mindy is a member of the cheer team at Midland and works a part-time job at the Hy-Vee Floral Shop. Through class projects, she has impressed the Tampa Bay Rays, the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Philadelphia Phillies, and has done some really outstanding work for Midland athletics. I was recently at the Fremont Family YMCA, and Mindy did some work with them as well. And they asked me, they said, "Hey Nick, we've worked with some really great Midland students, but do you have any more Mindy Whittings available?" And I was like, there's only one Mindy Whitting. and we're thrilled for her future. She's the kind of person and teammate that everybody wants to work with. She's selfless, she's driven, and she always aims to do things right. Congratulations, Mindy. Dr. Susan Wood, Professor of English, will now present the award for Outstanding Student in English.
I would like to present the Outstanding Student in English Award to Matthew Weisler. Normally, we would be in my office talking about his senior thesis, but Matt will miss him. He is moving on, but his enthusiasm for English, his love of interaction, of music, and of many things make him a delightful student, and we wish him all the very best. For Outstanding Student in Exercise Science.
Good afternoon. It's the outstanding student in exercise science is Jainali Ortiz, and I have had the pleasure of hosting Jainali in 4 different human performance courses and also presenting her with this award. Unfortunately, she was not able to make it this afternoon. In regard to Jainali, I would like to share these 2 statements as indicated on her resume. First, motivated self-starter, possesses strong work ethic and keen time management skills. Secondly, collaborative team player with a caring, positive attitude. I have read and scrutinized many resumes during my time, and none could be a better self-description than what I just shared. She consistently has multiple jobs, is on top of any and all of her responsibilities, and is an absolute pleasure to be around. Just recently, Jainali was accepted into the Doctorate of Physical Therapy program at the College of St. Mary's. The story I'm about to tell should cap off what this young lady is all about. For those of you not aware, with everything else she does, Jainali is also a member of our Midland University cross-country and track programs. Cross-country is a difficult and at times a really lonely sport. I was able to watch her run many times during the past few years because my daughter was a runner at another conference school. At those races, Jainali was never in the lead or the front of the pack, but always kept moving forward. She kept running, kept training, and has continued to do that for 4 years. Cross country is not an easy sport, it is grueling. Most athletes participate in sports because of the pleasure derived from their successes. But what internally motivates a cross-country athlete who knows before the race begins that they are not going to win or probably even place to continue that difficult and exhausting grind? I would venture to say it's the same internal motivation, commitment, and stick-to-itiveness that propels Jainali to be the successful student and person she has become. No one has worked harder, with more passion and more integrity than Jainali, and it has been my pleasure to be a part of her journey. Congratulations on a well-deserved honor, and best of luck as you pursue becoming a physical therapist. I will now introduce Dr. Dustin Gann, Associate Professor of History, and he'll be presenting the award for the Outstanding Student in History.
Thanks, Jeff. So I have the opportunity to present the Outstanding Student in History to Peyton Garbers. Now, every year when the spring semester starts, I get an email that asks me who I want to name the Outstanding Student in History that coming spring. And every year I think to myself, I'm not sure. Because I have to look at the students who've excelled in my class, and I have to check to see what their major actually is. Many times, they're criminal justice majors, they're psych majors, or the dreaded occurrence, they're a business major. But this year, it was especially easy because Peyton's been in one of my classes every year that I've been at Midland. In many cases, he's been in more than one of my classes. and he's excelled in every single one of them. I've subjected him to the research fair countless times, and he's risen to the occasion every time. Peyton, as you might gather from his presence here, is a very stoic person. I'm not sure I've seen him smile but once over the time I've had him in class. But the time that I did see him smile, he was talking about South Dakota. He was talking about his history thesis. And in my view, as someone that does research on the Great Plains, that's the best result I can think of, and the most qualification I can think of for someone to be the outstanding student in history. Congratulations. And with that, I'd like to introduce Dr. Megan Nielsen for several awards she will win.
All right, hello everybody. I am presenting 2 awards, but regardless. So the first award that I'm going to present is for the Outstanding Student in Human Services, and our winner is Monica Weber. So I have no doubt that many of you in this room already know Monica. If you've ever interacted with her just one time, it is likely that she left an impression on you. She is just simply one of those people that radiates energy and positivity in such a way that you feel better after talking to her. For all of these reasons and more, Monica deserves to be recognized for the impact that she's had, not only here while she's been at Midland, but also for the future impact that she'll have on the lives of others. So the human service major, right, part of it is all about giving back and helping others, right, doing things in your community and in the lives of other people. And Monica's really embraced that. She, and it takes a special person to find that type of major and be able to do that to really think outside the box and to put yourself out there like that. So for the past year, Monica has been doing an internship through Pathfinders, which is a program through our Fremont public school system. It involves working with students who have significant behavioral problems, emotional difficulties, and Monica has absolutely excelled in this position. So her supervisor had stated, Monica does a great job building a relationship with students in the classroom. She's willing to jump in wherever she's needed, also learns from others in the classroom. Monica asks questions, listens to responses, and then makes adjustments if needed. I'm really excited to see what different doors open for her, all the different opportunities, and just kind of where life takes her. I have no doubt that she's going to do amazing things. Okay, flipping the page. So the next award that I'm going to give is for the Outstanding Student in Sociology, which is Erin Baum. Erin has actually only been at Midland for 2 years. She came to us as a transfer student, but she pretty much immediately jumped into embracing what it means to be a warrior, be part of the Midland community. She, has done so many different things on campus with extracurriculars. She's an ambassador, she's a member of the women's golf team, she is a member of the Phi Omega sorority, and we see that just embracement, that dive in the classroom as well, where she has done an amazing job. She's in a sociology and a criminal justice major, incredibly strong student. She's made the president's list every year, every semester that she has been at Midland. She's currently completing an internship through RISE, which is a really cool organization if you're not familiar with it. I guarantee you she can tell you all about it. But it's a program that works to prepare people who are in prison for successful re-entry back into society. And this is something that's become really a passion for her, and just seeing the need to help people, but also create positive policy changes, right? Kind of that next level type of change. So. I know that Erin's not 100% sure where life's going to take her immediately after graduation, but I have no doubt she's going to make some great changes and in the lives of others and bigger than that. So. All right, and Dr. Jennifer Murnane Rainey, the Associate Professor of Business, will now present the award for Outstanding Student in Management.
Okay, so the Management Student of the Year exemplifies what it means to be an outstanding student in the Dunclass School of Business. Ethan Meyer, who is this year's So Ethan is a naturally curious person. I learned this the first semester I had him in class. He is curious about everything. He's such a good learner. He wants to find information outside of what's being talked about in class so he can bring it back into the classroom to really propel his learning. He'll often read things on his own in order to make connections on what's being discussed in class. Not only is he a good student, but he's a natural leader. He's a natural leader in the classroom and the groups that we have. He's involved in many things on campus. He's an RA, he's a member of the esports team. He is, I'm forgetting something here, member of the band, and there's probably lots of other things that I'm forgetting. But on top of all of these accomplishments, he's just a really nice person. You know Ethan, he's always there with a smile, with a funny conversation, to help you unlock your office door if you have keys in the door. And so just really look forward to seeing what you accomplish, and I'm just so proud to be your professor, and I'm really proud of you. So, Ethan Meyer, Management Student. So now I would like to have Dr. Connie Taylor, Professor of Psychology, come up to present the next award.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. This year's Outstanding Senior in Psychology is Lucas Virek. So when we consider our outstanding student, we choose someone who has excelled academically, been highly involved in departmental activities, and demonstrates strong leadership skills. And Lucas exemplifies excellence in each of these areas. Lucas stood out to me when he was first a student in Psychology of Learning, our first class together. He exhibits a natural curiosity and a strong desire to learn. He asks really thoughtful questions that indicate a deeper level of comprehension. He shows initiative and ambition, and he works very hard. He is a very mature student who always strives for excellence. He's been involved in a lot of different activities. Students enjoyed working with Lucas when he was a tutor for us in the ARC. They said he was really good at making difficult material easier to understand. He currently serves as president of our chapter of Psychi, the International Honor Society in Psychology. Under his leadership, the group has completed several successful service projects and inducted many new members. And I get to flip the page. But Lucas's passion is neuroscience. He's been completing a 2-semester internship at the Boys Town National Research Hospital Institute for Human Neuroscience. He's been working as a research assistant, independently pre-processing and analyzing MEG and fMRI data with a focus on children and development. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds really impressive. All right, Lucas's future plans include pursuing a graduate degree in neuroscience at Creighton University. We are so proud of you. We know that you have a very successful future ahead of him. And here's the most difficult part. Herzlichen Glückwunsch, which I hope means congratulations. Okay, I was looking at it. I am pleased to introduce Dr. Courtney Wilder, Professor of Religion, who will now come up to present the award for the Outstanding Student in Youth and Family Ministry.
I am pleased to announce that the Outstanding Student in Youth and Family Ministry is Alex France. Alex is an excellent student who has sought out and succeeded in opportunities that challenge him, including a selective internship program at Brookside Church in Omaha. Alex has the rare gift of being both firmly committed to his own core positions and being an active, patient conversation partner with those who hold different views. He's a dedicated athlete and an unfailingly compassionate person. Alex, it has been such a pleasure to have you as a student. Congratulations. I am now pleased to introduce Nancy Christensen, the Associate Professor of Education, and she will present the Walker School of Education Awards.
Good afternoon. The outstanding student for Elementary Teacher Candidate of the Year is Cameron Hayhurst. Unfortunately, Cameron is out of the country, back in her home country of Canada today. Before I even met Cameron as a student, I'd heard her name mentioned very often in our education office. It was always regarding her passion and her love for teaching. And as time went by, and I got to know Cameron myself as a future teacher and a wonderful student, it quickly became evident to me that Cameron has a natural ability when working with young children. An important part of teaching is building relationships with students. It's a relationship of trust and care, and that is the core of what exactly Cameron's values reflect. She's a caring colleague and a teacher that is a fierce advocate for inclusion for all students. So it's not a surprise that she is completing her endorsement in special education as well. As you would imagine, Cameron's work ethic has landed her in high academic standing, as well as having her name consistently placed on the president's list at Midland University. But not only is Cameron a wonderful teammate in the classroom, but have you seen her on the ice rink? Cameron is the one that's completing the assists for her teammates as a hockey player to contribute to win after win this year. The teammate is very proud as the runner-up to the national champion. Finally, an important characteristic of an amazing teacher is their ability to reflect deeply, and Cameron is one of the best. It's evident in her planning, in her content knowledge, in her writing, and in her coursework, and especially in her work with her students. A very fortunate group of students will soon be in Cameron's care. I also have the pleasure of introducing a name that you heard earlier this afternoon already. The outstanding student for Pre-K-12 Secondary Teacher Candidate of the Year is Dalton Tremaine. And as you know, Dalton couldn't be with us today. I'm sure he's probably working on his lesson plans. Dalton has excelled academically in the classroom. He's consistently been listed on the president's list as well. His character has allowed him to be a positive role model for students, his colleagues, and his classmates. Dalton knows what he believes. He's willing to learn, he's a learner, but he has convictions and he stands up for what he believes in a highly professional manner that is shared in a way that's received. When you think about excellent teachers, an educator's core beliefs have to be what guides their decision making. Really excellent teachers are not just good teachers, but they have deep content knowledge, high expectations for themselves, and a genuine love for their students. During his time at Midland, Dalton has been very involved in various campus and community activities. He served as a teaching assistant for the mathematics department. He worked as a resident assistant for 2 years, and he completed the requirements to receive a substitute certificate and even subbed for 4 months in Winnebago Public Schools. He's been a member of the Midland University football team, where he excelled as a 3-time captain, 2-time academic All-American, and 7-time All-GPAC football performer. And I'm sure he'll always remember running back the punt to add the 7 points, or at least 6 points to the team score. He's been a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and I understand he led Bible studies weekly here on campus. And in addition, Dalton volunteered through numerous organizations to give back to the community. During his student teaching, Dalton Tremaine demonstrated a true passion for teaching. He's an engaging teacher. He's highly respected by his students and works hard to make sure they understand the content. Dalton has recently accepted a teaching position at DC West High School, but he also was offered 3 teaching contracts in one weekend. So he kind of got to have his choice there. The students will be so fortunate to have Dalton Tremaine as their teacher and mentor. I will now invite the president of the Student Senate, Carter Welch, to present the final 2 awards for this evening. The 2021-2022 Excellence in Teaching Award for full-time professors and Excellence in Teaching for part-time instructors.
Good afternoon. My name is Carter Welch, and I'm the current Student Senate President here at Midland. First and foremost, I just want to say to the students that I bothered with a lot of emails in regards to this award. Thank you guys for filling it out. If you guys didn't, well, it's over now. Thank you to begin with. I just want to put that out there. So, on behalf of the Midland University student body, I would like to introduce the winner of the Excellence in Teaching Award for full-time professors. This year, we honor a beloved educator as the recipient of the Full-Time Instructor Award. This person has been described again and again as someone who is compassionate, caring, and encouraging, as someone who makes the day better, as someone who is always full of joy and positivity, and as the best. The recipient of this award never forgets what it means to teach whole people and works diligently to make sure students and faculty are heard, seen, and feel safe. Educators seldom realize the vastness of the impact they are making, but this educator's impact will be felt for generations to come. Students often state that this person was their motivation for becoming an educator. One student put it this way: "The best part is, he shares the passion with us and spreads the ambition for teaching. There is no doubt that students will take what they have learned and make a difference with a whole new group of students because they had this instructor's classes." This award recipient we are honoring today serves all Midland students by going to their events, bringing ties for interviews, visiting them in the hospital, and purchasing resources for them, among others. This lifetime educator has not only served Midland students, he has served the families, students, and faculty in the school districts of Nebraska for over 40 years. We are so very fortunate to have him, had the chance to learn from him here at Midland. Please join me in congratulating Dr. George Conrad as this year's On behalf of Midland University student body, I would like to now introduce the winner in the Excellence in Teaching Award for part-time instructors. This award is going to one of the kindest and most caring individuals on campus. There is simply an unparalleled approach of sincerity that comes through in all of her interactions with others. This is exactly what students experience when they have her as an instructor. As one student remarked, "She is kind and considerate, and I am thankful for all she did to help me." Similarly, another student stated, "I loved her when I had her as my professor. She is willing to help students and is very understandable. She works effortlessly to provide genuine learning experiences for her students. She is supportive and patient with those who need a little extra care, but also holds students to a high standard," as one student stated. "Her classes are well structured and clear. I loved being in her classes because she creates a great learning environment. She truly embodies the idea of treating others as you would like to be treated, with kindness and respect. Her approach comes across loud and clear for students. As stated, this instructor cares so much about overall success for the whole class as well as individual success, and lets her passion and knowledge for the subject of psychology guide her to pass the passion on to students. Midland is beyond blessed to have this instructor as part of the psychology program since 2006. Where she has been able to educate and inspire a variety of students over the years. It is my pleasure to announce that this year's recipient is Dr. Liz Foley. Congratulations. I would like to invite President Joni Horder to come up for closing remarks.
Wow. I hope you are all as inspired as I am. I get a little choked up on a couple of those. I always believe that Midland sets a high bar. It's part of what Warriors do. But I think what you saw this afternoon was that all of our award winners set an even higher bar for themselves. And we commend you for that. We look to you for guidance and role modeling, and you do that so well. Whether you're a faculty member, a staff member, or a student, you truly are leaders on our campus, and you do an excellent job of fulfilling our mission. And we know that that is to inspire people to learn and lead in the world with purpose, and I can think of no better group than our award winners today. Let's give everyone a round of applause. To echo something Dr. Simpson said at the very beginning, thank you, a warm thank you to all of the family members, sponsors, supporters, friends who are with us today. It takes a village for all of us to achieve our dreams and to achieve success. So students, give another round of applause for your support. And a special thank you again to our faculty and staff. Where's Brooke? Brooke has done this virtually for the past 2 years, and boy, does it feel good to be back together. Thank you for coming today. Everyone have a safe trip home.
Look.